All right, we are here. Here is the last day of Cisco Live. Exciting as there's so much more to come, but also a little bit sad because we've only got one day left. So going to make sure I make the most of that, and I hope you are too. Now, as you can see, lots of people are still walking around the world of solutions. We just saw the social media area. You're about to come out now to us. So this is us here. You can see me waving, hello, wherever you are. And I am joined here in studio by Ryan Rose. So welcome, Ryan, how are you?
Thank you so much. I am super excited to be here and agreed, it's the last day, but this has been an amazing show and it's been so great to be back in Europe, meeting people. Thank you for letting me be on here.
Oh, thank you for joining. So I just want to talk a little bit about what is happening at DevNet. We have the DevNet meetups, we have lightning talks, we have Dev Dash. This sounds really fun. The faster you answer questions, the faster the car crosses the finish line. So if you're here on site, make sure you give that a go. We have the design thinking and service provider in a series of hands-on activities. So lots to do around DevNet here at the show, right?
That is right. So anyone that's been to a Cisco Live, whether it's in the US or Europe or Melbourne, you know the DevNet Zone.
Yes.
The DevNet Zone is great because I always like to say that it's kind of the realm of the real, where you get to get hands-on with so much of our learning, so much of our products and our technology. But what's really great is that we provide a tremendous amount of ways for people to kind of learn about any topic or technology that they might be interested in. So we have our DevNet Theater, we have our classrooms, as you said, the lightning talks.
Yes.
But what's also great is we have these workshops, which are led by experts in their field, and they actually bring people through technology one at a time. So if you're interested in automating the network, you find it in the DevNet Zone.
Amazing. And tell me a little bit about what your team has been up to, the DevNet and the developer relations team have been up to since the last Cisco Live Europe. Obviously, we've had 3 years where we've not been able to be together in person. Fill us in.
I will also say that last 3 years is a total blur. I feel like, when we were last in Barcelona in 2020, we were on the edge of this gigantic release of the DevNet certification program.
Yes.
So we were leaving on February 20th, and on February 24th of 2020, we launched the brand new DevNet Associate certification, DevNet Professional certification, and in that time between that Cisco Live Europe and this one, we actually also launched the DevNet Expert certification. But what's really been happening is a tremendous amount of new content that's on developer.cisco.com. So for all of this new technology that you're hearing about observability or application security, we have sandboxes and learning labs for that. For all of the new APIs that we have that have been coming out, we have sandboxes for that. That's really been the thing that we've been working on for the last 3 years. We might have been separated, but we were always trying to make sure.
We never came to a standstill, right? We were just constantly moving. Oh, that's great to see. And I know that the DevNet community are really excited to be back. And like you said, getting their hands on the technology and really trying things out in the DevNet zone as well.
Exactly.
Great to hear. All right, well, let's talk about the next year then. What is the developer relations team, or DevRel? What are your team up to over the next year?
So the developer relations and DevNet team is really focused on 3 areas. First, we want to bring world-class APIs to everyone that works with Cisco programmable technologies. So we've been working with our engineering groups across Cisco to be able to make this happen. And in fact, right at the end of last year, we announced a new backward programmability initiative as part of our overall API first strategy. So if you're using a Cisco API, we want it to be the best experience possible. The 2 other things that we're working on, we're hyper-focused on security. So we are coming out with brand new security sandboxes, security learning labs, and we also want to bring in that DevOps component as well. So we have brand new shows, content, all on DevOps. We have a show called The Daily Stand-Up with 2 of our developer advocates. One is Dev and one is Ops. But our final thing is just really driving to that transforming of infrastructure. If you want to automate it, we want to help you do that at DevNet. We have a phrase we like to say, see it, learn it, code it.
Yeah.
If it comes to automation and transforming that infrastructure, getting the most out of all of that, we want you to be able to do that at developer.cisco.com.
Amazing, thank you so much. And we've had Kelly Jones here, our Chief People Officer here in the studio. I had fun talking to her earlier in the week as well. And then yesterday, Emma Carpenter, who is our VP of Security, was talking about the talent skills shortage, right? So it's really great to see that you've got to focus on security and you're helping to upskill. So just the final question, that we have time for is, what are you excited about? What should people take away?
I feel like there's never been a better time to start. And I will say, I said that even back when we were at the last Cisco Live Europe, that this is a great time to get started, and developer.cisco.com and all of the partners that we have, like the Learning and Certifications team, we have so many ways for people to get started. We have an entire area called Start Now at developer.cisco.com/start now.
Okay.
And you can find so much there. Cisco U is soon going to be available with a lot of different training too. So for us, I am just so excited to see what people will create, and we can't wait to see what they'll do.
Amazing. So I think your message is DevNet is for everybody. Get started.
Absolutely. We want DevNet to be the accessible vehicle for everyone from around the world. If you're coming with a strong tech background, if you're a network engineer, if you're a student, regardless of who you are or where you are in the world, we want you to know that developer skills and DevNet, we're a home for you.
Yes, thank you so much, Ryan. I know you're going to be featuring in our next innovation talk, so we'll let you go. Cedric, let's head out to you.
Hey there, Nish. I am here in that home. I'm here in the DevNet zone. I'm here to see it, to learn it, and to code it. I'm just going to have a quick wander around what's happening over here. I can see it's always very busy in the DevNet theater. Here on my right-hand side, we have some WebEx by Cisco for developers as well. I can see some Meet the Developer stuff. And that's quite cool. Let's go there. I can see some cars over here. So, I'm here. I can see the cars. I'm smiling. I'm excited. So can you tell us a little bit more about what's happening here, Kaval?
Sure. Hello, everyone. I am actually here at the Dev Dash, and this is a fun way to actually make API calls. The term API actually freaks people out, scares people. They're like, it's too serious. So we try to make APIs a little bit more fun. What people over here are doing is they're taking a survey on their computers, and as soon as they enter the right answers, the responses go back to a Kubernetes cluster in the back. And once that happens, it sends an API to the car, and the cars actually start moving. So we made it an official race, and so all these winners as they go are coming up on the leaderboard, and we actually have a winner, a daily winner that gets prizes every day.
I'm not going to try that, I think, because I think I would not be good at trivia questions, Kaval, to be honest. So this looks really, really, really cool, but I'm also seeing there, share your experience.
Yes.
What is that about? It's a big board. I can see that you can win prizes, Cisco Store Credit. We were there earlier this week.
Yep.
So can you tell us about that?
Sure, I'd be happy to walk you through.
Cool.
So this is actually our way of collecting feedback. We have DevNet has generally been very feedback friendly. We really want feedback on a lot of areas, and some of the areas include our new API quality initiative. What we're doing over here is taking feedback on what APIs people use, what kind of issues they're facing, if anything, what improvements they need. The main idea over here is we communicate with the rest of the Cisco units to make sure that their products and their APIs are understood, clear, clean, and well-maintained. The idea is there should be consistency. We're actually working on various initiatives, which you're going to hear a little bit later about, and just make it easy for people to consume these APIs.
So it's a very interlocked system,
exactly.
Cisco ecosystem.
Exactly.
Okay.
And the other initiative that we're also working on over here is their website, our website. Developer.cisco.com has a lot of content. And our main aim is to get problems, issues, and concerns that people are facing on our website. We get that feedback, we accumulate it, and we make sure that those questions and comments are heard, that we make those improvements as we go.
Awesome. Well, great. Thank you so much, Kaval. I'm actually very, very, very intrigued to actually play the games right now and try the cars because they make a lot of cool sounds. But let's go back to Nish while I'll do that, and I'll let you guys know later on how that went. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Cedric. It was really great to see those cars in action and actually what DevDash was. So really cool. I'm going to make sure I get time to do that. And I loved what Ryan said about DevNet. You don't have to be an expert coder. You don't have to be overly technical to be able to do it. But actually, just to get started, head on over to developer.cisco.com to learn more. All right, so the next session is called Living Life on the Edge from Developers to Ops, and it's with Ray Stevenson. I've got to say, whoever came up with Living Life on the Edge is a genius, because I love that, really creative. So what this session is all about is modding developers who are critical for digital transformation, for constructing new capabilities for software, applications, the network, and security as well. So these developers are going to be responsible for the innovation, for the future of technology, from the cloud up to the edge. And really, the Cisco is going to show how engaging developers with new tools, hands-on experience, and code for hybrid environments in particular is going to help the developer community as we stand on the new era and edge of innovation. Really exciting. Let's head to the innovation talk now.